Hi everybody, in this video I'd like you to join me for 10 minutes of meditation. I think you're going to enjoy it coming up. And I'm going to get in on this. I'm going to take off my glasses and get my meditation on. And I'm going to close my eyes, and if you feel comfortable, I'd like to invite you to close your eyes as well. I will peek at the timer to make sure we're at 10 minutes and we stop at 10 minutes. But with that, my friends, I want to invite you just to close your eyes and just settle into your chair or your couch. Maybe you're even lying down on the floor. Maybe your kitty cat or dog is looking at you. Or who knows, maybe your spouse or partner is saying, "Honey, what are you doing?" And you can say, "Hey, I'm meditating." Or say, "Hey, baby, meditate with me." Or whatever it is. Just settle into your posture. And let me invite you now just to take a nice, long, deep breath. Just breathing in and breathing out. Breathing in, breathing out. Let me invite you now, just on your own, to follow more of your breathing naturally, just observing the rising of the in-breath, the rising of the chest and the belly on the inhale, and the falling of the chest and the belly on the exhale. Just gently finding your breath, gently finding your center, gently knowing that you can find a place of stillness by simply sitting with the breath. Just noticing the in-breath and noticing the out-breath. Just observing the breath as it is. If you're breathing through your nose, observe that you're breathing through your nose. If you're breathing through your mouth, just observe that you are breathing through your mouth. Just observe the breath as it is, my friends. Just breathing in and breathing out. And as you follow the breath, as you use your breath as your object of awareness, what you're going to notice is that your thoughts are going to arise. The nature of mind is busy. The nature of mind is to be complicated. We are inherently intelligent beings, and we express our intelligence through the power of our thinking, through the power of our thoughts. And as thoughts arise, let me invite you to do a couple of things. The first thing is simply to acknowledge the thought. And then if you wish, just let it go. Sort of like looking at your thoughts like clouds in the sky. And your thoughts might pass through. And if a thought looks dark and stormy, you just might say, "Hey, that thought looks dark and stormy." Or if a thought passes through that looks light and sunny, you might say, "Hey, that thought looks light and sunny." Just observing the thought, noticing it, and then gently returning to the breath as your object of awareness. Or the second thing you can do is, if a thought arises, you can pause, reflect, and look deeply at that thought. investigate that thought gently with curiosity and look more deeply at the nature of that thought, what gave rise to it. And then once you've studied that thought, just let it go and return to the breath. And so with that, my friends, let me invite you now for a few minutes of silent breath awareness, just following the breath as it is. And if a thought arises, you can gently label that thought and return to the breath. Or you can study that thought deeply, gently, and carefully. And when you're done, let go of that thought and return to the breath. And I'll give you now a few minutes as we breathe and practice in silence. Just breathing in and breathing out, following the breath as it is. Just breathing in and breathing out. Just following the breath as it is, using your breath as a way of calming your body and looking more deeply within to your heart and spirit. And in a moment, I'm going to ring the meditation bell, signaling the end of our 10 minutes together. And when I do, I'd like to invite you for the rest of today just to realize that whenever you are, wherever you are, you can always pause and reset and calm yourself simply with the breath. And that, my friends, was our 10-minute guided breath awareness meditation. I hope you enjoyed this video. I definitely appreciate your watching this video, and I'm looking forward to continuing the journey together. Thank you so much.